Tonight, while you're asleep, your brain will do something extraordinary. It will create people who aren't there, places that don't exist, events that never happen. You might be flying above a city, walking through your childhood home, taking an exam you forgot to study for, or somehow finding yourself riding a giant duck through outer space. And while it's happening, none of it feels strange. You accept it, you believe it, you live it. Then you wake up. A few minutes later, most of it is gone, forgotten forever. This happens almost every night of your life, which raises a fascinating question. Why do humans dream? Dreams are one of the most common experiences on Earth. Nearly every person dreams. Every culture has stories about dreams. Ancient kings worried about dreams. Philosophers debated dreams. Scientists study dreams. And despite thousands of years of curiosity, nobody has a complete answer. That alone makes dreams unusual. Humans have figured out how planets form, how DNA works, how electricity travels, how stars are born, but the reason your brain creates entire imaginary worlds every night remains one of science's biggest mysteries. To understand dreams, we first need to understand sleep. When you fall asleep, your brain doesn't simply switch off. In fact, parts of your brain become incredibly active. Throughout the night, your brain cycles through different stages of sleep. Some stages focus on physical recovery. Others help process information. Then comes a stage called REM sleep. REM stands for rapid eye movement. This is where most vivid dreaming happens. Inside their mind, an entire world may be unfolding. What's surprising is how active the brain becomes. Your visual system becomes active. Your memory systems become active. Your emotional centers become active. Meanwhile, the parts responsible for logic and critical thinking become less active. That's why dreams can be bizarre without feeling bizarre. Your brain's fact-checking department is on break. But why create dreams at all? One of the oldest theories comes from Sigmund Freud. Freud believed dreams were hidden expressions of unconscious desires, messages waiting to be interpreted. Another theory suggests dreams help organize memories. Think about everything your brain experiences in a day, almost like a nighttime cleaning crew organizing a massive library. Sleep plays a critical role in memory. But there is another theory, the threat simulation theory. Dreams evolved as a kind of training system. Imagine being an ancient human. Danger is everywhere. Predators. Survival requires constant preparation. Dreams may have provided a safe environment for practicing dangerous situations. A virtual reality simulator. Common dreams involve problems. Being chased, getting lost, falling, or missing something important. Your brain was essentially conducting emergency drills while you slept. Why do dreams often feel so emotional? Areas of the brain involved in emotion become highly active. Dreams help us process emotional experiences. But perhaps the strangest part is how creative it can be. Dreams combine ideas in ways your waking mind rarely does. A friend from school might appear inside a castle on Mars while discussing yesterday's conversation. Your brain becomes an expert storyteller. Some famous discoveries were actually inspired by dreams. Then there is lucid dreaming. This happens when you realize you're dreaming while it's still happening. For some, this allows them to influence the dream. They can choose where to go and what to do. It demonstrates how powerful the dreaming brain can be. Dreams are universal across countries and cultures. Flying, falling, running. The details change, but the human experience remains surprisingly similar. Nobody fully knows why dreams exist. We have theories and research, but no complete answer. Tonight, when you fall asleep, you'll be participating in one of the oldest mysteries in human history. Every night, your brain becomes a storyteller, a filmmaker, and a world builder. Then morning arrives, and the world disappears.